And welcome back, guys, to Guilty Gear Strive here at Juicy Game Night Monthly for April 2022. We have Dice joining me on the mic now. How are you doing tonight?
I'm all good. I've been commentating some Persona today. I even commentated some Skullgirls way early into the day.
Oh, yeah.
Love that game.
Bro, the amount of games that they run here at Juicy is kind of crazy. They even got a Naruto setup. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
And that Naruto community, when they come out, bro, they was going buck wild.
Yeah, that game is kind of crazy. We're going to be jumping into our first game here of Top 8, guys. It's going to be MFCR rocking Leo and OmetaTomHanks, of course, on the Potemkin.
Good.
Been playing Potemkin. Play Potemkin in every single game, whether it be Exerd or Plus R. This is a character loyalist here.
All right.
Starting off with the Mega Fist, moving backwards, trying to create a little bit of space. There's a nice slide hit as well.
Oh, good jump out.
Yeah, that is true combo right into the Potemkin Buster. You have to be ready to stagger out of that. And just
starting off the Gigantic Kai. On that 2D. Oh, Garuda Impact, okay.
Yeah, when you're in the corner, it's pretty hard to escape from these Garudas.
Right, and you got to hold all of that.
But a Wake Up 2D.
2D's coming out.
Yeah, Wake Up 2D is a pretty inspired choice there from MFCR.
And OmegaTomHanks throwing his burst out. Oh, good block.
Gonna spend that YRC as well, and wait! That is a character, not a character, a player knowledge thing from OmetaTomHanks. He knows that whenever you YRC, MFCR is thinking, okay, he's at advantage, he's gonna want a plus, so I'm gonna throw out the DP. OmetaTomHanks just waiting for it.
Now OmetaTomHanks is back is in the corner this time around.
Able to fight his way out,
guess that. Oh, good jump, and now he's gonna get some good damage off of this.
Yeah, gonna get good corner carry. Oh, actually goes for the other side overhead this time.
Oh, not blocking his head. Oh, same side.
Oh my god, MFCR is sitting on 100-meter as well. OmetaTomHanks with the hero burst here. All he needs is one Potemkin Buster to bring this back.
And OmetaTomHanks gotta be careful. Okay. Yeah, gotta be careful there when MFCR will DP. No matter what.
That's kind of the key thing about MFCR's game plan, right? It's so hard to predict when he's going to DP, and you almost cannot condition him to not DP. He's going to get a wall break here with the super Berserker Barrage.
And a good positive bonus to end it all. Now with all this meter, he's gonna be getting that nice little damage boost.
Yeah, and I love how OmetaTomHanks uses the micro dash forward into the 5K to push himself in perfect 2K range. And there's PRC and the Pop Buster, the classic.
Fake the Garuda. Oh, JD.
The throw. He catches him backdashing with the overhead. That is such a good tool. Not only does it actually hit you overhead, but it's going to catch people trying to backdash the standing K. And just like that, MFCR is taking game 1 here.
And that immediate super, man. Whether or not it was blocked or not, that super was gonna keep him safe. Oh, and the clash. So interesting thing about that, when DP clashes, MFCR actually could have canceled that clash with a jump normal.
Yeah, and normally we see him do that, but he wasn't ready for it that time.
Oh, good block, BRC. OmetaTomHanks gonna be in some meter penalty here.
Yeah. MFCR is just being so oppressive right now. He is smothering OmetaTomHanks, not allowing him to get anything done here.
And he did that back turn slash stance cancel, which was +5.
Yeah, there's the fast RC cancel into some pressure, able to get a combo. OTG tries to go for the
jump.
Potemkin Buster and is gonna get beat out there.
And these jumps are really good coming from MFCR because he doesn't want to really DP in situations like that. Command grabs will snipe those out. Oh, not a burst bait, but not a burst you would want.
Yeah, no, that burst worked out. He was still able to maintain the corner. That was the whole purpose of it. And was able to also avoid the Garuda impact. He's going to get the wall break here. This is a great Oki situation. It's going to force OmetaTomHanks to guess between left and right. Oh, and then he's just going to spend the meter. Doesn't. I like that. He doesn't even attempt to bait out the burst because he has such a life lead that he doesn't need to.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, just with the DP. That is what MFCR is absolutely known for. Just these on-point DPs. Reminds you of Daigo, honestly, in Street Fighter.
all calculated, none of them random. No, sir.
And that's the thing about Leo is his DP is so easy to execute. It's just a charge motion, right? And it automatically auto-corrects, so it's easily the strongest DP in the game. All right, there's the run-through. Goes for the overhead this time.
And the
able to block the
bait.
burst.
Oh, this is going to be big combo.
Oh, yeah, goes straight into the super. We have seen the super already countless times here on stream tonight.
YRC. Okay, opt in the back up. Now OmegaTomHanks still isn't out of this yet. May not have his burst, may be at a slight life lead deficit, but one pop Potemkin Buster will change the tide real quick.
The issue is here, he needs to get in range of Potemkin Buster, and MFCR has the range advantage here. And there's a staggered close slash to get the counter hit. OmetaTomHanks on his last life here. Set point now for MFCR.
Right, getting the throw. Oh, just kept the same side with that back turn.
Actually decides to stay same side. Normally when MFCR does that mix-up, you see he immediately goes for the run through. OmetaTomHanks with the throw.
Oh, probably tried the Mega Fist on reversal there.
Was able to get him with the overhead and bait out the burst, and that's gonna be all
it.
she wrote. 3-0, MFCR just continuing to be dominating. And MFCR is easily one of the strongest Leo players here in North America. Absolutely the strongest Leo player in Florida, right? No doubt.
Oh,
wait,
no,
Razo's from Florida. That's right.
Razo's from Florida. Let's
So
not
it's
forget.
them. It's them two. MFCR and Razo. So I always forget Razo is from Florida because I never see him.
but you're not wrong, you know. Definitely strong contender for a really good layout around here around these parts. Same thing with Anema. Anema also being a really good ram,
Yes.
a strong ram is at that.
I try to say it all the time. Florida is the strongest region for Guilty Gear Strive. We have some of the best players here, including the Evo champion himself,
Yes, sir.
Hotashi, out there in South Florida.
I've made it out to the weeklies too. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I
Flames,
can
I like
imagine,
it.
yeah.
Long drive, but it was great.
And it looks like up next we are going to be having Anema, speaking of Anema, up on deck.
And he's going to be fighting Zippy.
Against Zippy. Now, I had not heard of Zippy until TNS this past week. I am a fan.
Strong Kai player.
Strong is an understatement. This man kind of manhandled Test Your Luck, which is not something you see happen a lot.
Yeah.
And just so incredibly strong. If you are a Kai fan, this is a man to study. So we're just getting our buttons set up. And this is also an interesting matchup too. Stun Dipper is such a great tool here for Kai to deal with a lot of Ramlethal's pressure. A good way to escape the corner too when he's locked down in the corner with the swords if Ram is not ready for it.
Right. 5 frame, low, pretty fast startup. Can't combo if you get the hits right.
I do wish though that Daisuke, please make it a hard knockdown like an Exerd. I beg you. That's what I want in Season 2. That's all I want in Season 2.
Oh, a hard knockdown into the charged stun edge, man.
That was the bread and butter in
They'll
Exerd.
They'll never hear the end of it. We'll never hear the end of that one.
Kai's honest, all right? He's the most honest character in the game.
Oh, God. That's a stun dipper. We call it the fun dipper around here.
I call it scum dipper.
That's not an honest move in the slightest. But we're also not looking at it. We're
looking at the most dishonest character
we're
in the
also
game.
looking at the most dishonest character. So I know, good and well, Ram's just gonna put you in that single player game. She's gonna play her arcade mode, and Zippy's gonna have to try his best to kind of fight around Ram's really good, strong neutral tools.
And Zippy already doing a really good job utilizing that jump to escape with the FD jump as well.
And going for that safe jump.
Great backdash there on the heavy slash. And Zippy has not pressed the button yet. It just throws out the
there
DP and it's going to get punished for it.
Probably not going to burst this one. Just take that damage.
Ram has way too much of a life lead in order for Zippy to actually burst here. It's too much to try and climb back.
And so one thing that is going to separate, Zippy from a lot of people is just that Zippy's use of knowing how to actually IB and defend against Ram. Because, Ram's really strong, Herek, she's going to do Herek stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And one other thing that Zippy is really strong with in comparison to a lot of Kai players is his use of Foudre Arc. Using Foudre Arc as a way to bait out throws and to catch backdashes is a really powerful tool for Kai, but Anema going to take the first round pretty convincingly here.
Yeah.
And again, this round start situation, you're noticing Zippy is not contesting. Ram is one of those scary characters, just like Nagoriyuki, that is you do not really want to contest with at round start. She is so difficult to win against in that situation. But there's the stun dipper pushing here into the corner.
All right, and no cancel on that 2H. Oh, tried to throw out a 6P there. Got low crush.
Oh, there's the stun dipper underneath the sword activation.
And here we go. Charge stun edge. Oh, and usually I'm surprised I didn't see Zippy go for a 6P there. Even on the BRC.
Yeah, I appreciate the attempt not to. It might have worked out in the end though because Aneema is taking game 1.
Mm-hmm. Sponsored by good old S-tier gaming.
Yeah, Zippy is that kind of player who will actually not press in a lot of situations. He picks the situations where he presses, picks his moments perfectly. It's so calculated. There's a nice counter hit 2S, forcing the burst out of Aneema.
And he kind of had the burst there when Ram having no swords, pretty much at her weakest.
Yeah, it's not everywhere that you can actually burst against Ram, but that is absolutely a situation where you can. Able to pick up with the Fudre arc. We're going through the wall here. Holds onto the meter as well.
And good damage coming up.
It's 6P.
Oh, there's that 6P, but that Dire Clot didn't hit.
It's just a little too far away. Able to push Ram into the corner with the 6H. Tries to stagger in the air with JD. And Zippy showing signs of life now. And gives him the nice little after-death hit, too.
And again, ooh. Trying to throw out a lot of good kinds of best pokes in neutral, which is going to be like a lot of 5H, a lot of 6H too. Even sometimes Far Slash. Far Slash is a really good poke.
Yeah, the only problem with Far Slash against a character like Ramlethal is that her Far Slash is absolutely going to beat it. And Zippy getting sent through the wall here. That's going to be a positive bonus for Aneema. Immediately starting off with the close slash Far Slash, but that just block is going to allow Zippy to actually stay close and get the pressure going.
And Zippy's still in this. Only one round off.
He's close to chip range now, though. There's the run-up throw. Now you have to hold this Kai mix up in the corner. Oh, that looked like Aneema might have been going for wake-up super.
Yeah, that was definitely wake-up super. I know that I know that's gonna be a hard one to hit.
Tries to chase him down with the 5K.
Oh, with the 2H.
And he's able to bait up the burst as well. Zippy tying it up 1-1.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker right there, you know. And it would have worked too. So knowing a situation like that, you know, and hopefully Aneema's just gonna shake that little off and just, you know, go next.
Yeah, I mean that was a really difficult situation to burst anyway because bursting on 2H from Kai is kind of scary. But there's the early burst from Aneema. Does not want to allow Zippy to get going, but Zippy maneuvering through those swords so incredibly well.
And no burst for either. And again, like I said, throwing out that 5H.
And we got a side swap combo as well. Gonna go through the wall. No, that's something I love from Aneema. Aneema is so willing to drop these combos in the corner to make sure he can get that one extra mix up before breaking the wall.
Oh, and the clash.
Able to get the pickup with the RC as well.
Crazy clash right there. And that move is very hard to actually try to stop it when it does happen. I know most characters can 6P it though.
And you see that Fudre arc. Once he puts you in shock state, he's going to run into you and throw out that Fudre arc because it is plus on block and it covers so many options. Able to catch the jump out, the backdash, and the throw attempt.
And the conversions that you get off of counter hit is even much better.
Oh my god, with the BRC mix up there, was unfortunately not able to actually get the JH after the instant overhead JS. But it's alright, he closes out the round anyway.
Oh, smacked.
And he actually is able to pick up with the 5H as well. 5H, such an incredibly powerful tool with those OTG properties, allowing for Kai to continue the combo.
And both down to the final round, both burst on deck. Oh, here we go.
Good burst there from Aneema, hitting at just the maximum range. But Zippy is being kind of relentless in the
and that 2H, that's going to be it.
Yeah, caught him with the max range of it as well. Zippy now ahead 2-1 over Aneema.
Got hit with the tippity top of that one too.
Yeah, absolutely caught her right on the toes. And now you're seeing the confidence here from Zippy. Zippy is now starting to actually contest at round start against Aneema.
There we go. Oh, that Fuji art. Like you said, he's just gonna get himself in there. It's plus on shock state.
Yeah, and I love how afterwards, utilizing those plus frames to go in for the throw is going to get the RC into the side swap combo, wall break as well, and that's the round.
One more, and Zippy will basically take it over Aneema. And again, like we've been looking at a lot of hot sets lately.
And Anema is somebody you would definitely expect to reach Grand Finals, right?
Yeah.
Or Winners Finals. So Zippy putting in work right now.
Yeah. This would be a very, very early upset in this bracket. Oh, decided to go for the charge stun edge this time around.
Yeah, decided to try and do a little tricky reset there. Doesn't work out for him. He's gonna get put into the corner now and locked down with these swords. And
the lightning!
God-like.
Zippy.
That is galaxy brain stuff.
Zippy just biding his time, waiting for the right time to throw that one out.
But Anema gonna go ahead and get the side switch here. The sword actually covering his wake up 2 with the explosion. Great jump out of the corner here.
Oh, and that Dire Clop beat the 6P.
Yeah, that is the second time we've seen that exact situation happen where Zippy has won that out. Oh, the DP.
Oh,
Zippy was expecting the third follow-up of the Rekka, and he wanted to DP through it, but Anema able to stop it on the second one there, making the DP whiff.
And Zippy's going to be early burst here. He is all in.
Yeah, another early burst from Anema. Counter hit 6H is Kai's highest damage starter, so he absolutely had to burst there to stay alive. There's a chase down with the close slash.
Right,
puts him in shock state.
And see, I actually really like how Zippy's playing very well around some of more of the problematic normals that Ram has. And I was about to mention throwing out that stun dipper to low profile under them too.
Yeah, he hasn't been relying on it too much, but every time he actually throws out, he makes it count, right?
He makes it count.
Getting put into the corner. There's the throw.
Another chance coming from Zippy. Ooh. Put himself back in the corner. Oh!
But Zippy is out of meter now.
He has his burst on that. He could, if he's break. Oh!
Runs right into the sword, and we are going to a game 5 now.
Sword catching the backdash. Game 5, man. It's only winner semis. Why the set so hot?
Because we are playing with top level players right now. All right, actually starting to incorporate some air fireball into the game as well, and just some fireballs in neutral. This is something we have not seen Zippy actually do at all this set, is lean into more of a fireball game. Yeah. I like the swap, trying to get Anema off their toes, right, by changing up your game plan.
Good tech on the air, though. Now he's having a different, approaching the matchup a little differently. Realizes that, or probably is just going to try to make it a little annoying for Anema to probably try to throw some normals out. So those fireballs are definitely going to be the stopper right there.
Yeah, he's trying to force Anema to adapt right now. Changing up the game plan drastically there, trying to force the adaptation. Able to catch the backdash there with the close slash, and Zippy is on set point again.
And see, again, that's a hard one to kind of call out. You know, that Kai 6K may be slow, but he's +4 afterwards. So you got to respect the second thing he does after.
Running right into the people's elbow.
Coming down with that.
That was really risky as well. We've seen how much Zippy's been able to throw out those 6Ps and those DPs. There's the run-up throw also. Still in shock state. Gonna go with another heavy stun edge.
And had to burst that one. Got to get out that corner.
It's not looking too good for our hero Anema right now.
And good punish.
Zippy trying to go for the whiff punish there on the 2S, but it recovers so quickly. And the tables are turned. Anema has Zippy in the corner. Trying to stagger this pressure too with the swords.
And Zippy's got to be careful. Look at that wrist gauge. Oh!
Actually gets 2K stuffed out.
Oh, and there it is. And he has one chance, another one. He just can't get clipped by anything.
Oh, and he gets clipped by a 5H. He still has burst though.
Oh, he is fighting with that pixel of life there.
Tries to go for the throw and wisp, but no punish here.
Oh, and
the
the 6P.
Zippy going to take it here over Anema, moving forward in the bracket. But you have to expect that Anema will climb his way up through losers.
Oh, yes, sir.
And already a great first few games here for our top 8.
Heart's beating.
Just absolutely wild. Guilty Gear Strive always makes me sweat. Just watching it makes me sweat. My hair is going to go gray commentating this game. And playing it too.
It's like, it's stressful both in and out of it.
I had to stop playing Axel because I'm like, bro, I cannot afford to just die in 2 hits. I am going to get high blood pressure.
A million players just looking at you like, you die in 2 hits?
Chip players just shotgunning a can of Red Bull. And
they're like, all right, if I die, I die. Here I go.
but we're going to be moving to our loser side of the bracket now. It's going to be Cottonmwth versus Myloo.
Now, I'm remembering a lot of these names.
So Cottonmwth rocking Goldlewis.
Yeah, Cottonmwth is, I believe, no, it wasn't Ronin. Cottonmwth came to one Juicy Weekly, I remember. Maybe a long time back, maybe like some months ago. And Myloo, now Myloo, I haven't seen him. He also went to a Juicy Weekly way back too, and I have not seen these two players in a hot minute.
Now, I did see Myloo doing pretty well in King of Fighters today, so we're going to see how they adjust. Looks like Myloo's actually going to be playing Axel low.
Yeah. Myloo's been sticking with the Axel since day one. Didn't really care about the JS nerfs. He was like, I'm going to play Axel.
And if I remember correctly, I do believe Myloo was playing Hydern in King of Fighters, so that checks out.
He's like, yeah, you know, I zone in King of Fighters. I'm going to zone in this game.
Yeah, zoner players stick together. And Axel is a really fun zoner to play. But if you're trying to play top-tier zoners in this game, Happy Chaos is right there on screen.
Yeah.
So we're getting to see the dreaded, what people originally thought was the 10-0 matchup, right?
Yeah.
Axel versus Goldlewis, which we have now learned Goldlewis can kind of obliterate Axel. It's still Axel favored, don't get me wrong. But Goldlewis has the tools to deal with Axel, especially with Axel's nerfs in the last patch of this game.
I mean, I'll just say it's like, you know, the Goldlewis Axel matchup is just like, it's just one knockdown away.
It literally is.
It's just one knockdown.
It's literally one knockdown. And that 5P is not going to be something that Myloo can lean into too much because Goldlewis has answers with 6P and with 2H. 2H will actually beat out the 5P.
Oh.
And there's the knockdown.
That first.
Yep, utilizing that RC to get the fast overhead as well.
And again, remember what we said. It's just the one knockdown.
That's all he needs. He actually tries to go for the explosion afterwards. That 5H is absolutely not what Cottonmwth wanted. Here's the combo straight into the one vision.
Oh.
He decides to switch sides.
Oh, and Cottonmwth bursting that one early.
Oh, JH hitting him all the way at his toes, and a nice JP also to close out the round. Patience from Cottonmwth at the start as well.
That was a good just block. Don't know what he tried to press to kind of like answer to that.
Oh, using the flying Behemoth Typhoon, able to get the knockdown, but he gets grabbed.
Ooh.
Grabbed out of the overhead.
Oh. I've seen that confirmed. Myloo has hit me with that confirmed before. It was going to be a BRC like instant overhead mix-up where he could actually go right into like doing bomber loops.
All right, goes for the plus frames situation here with the 268. Behemoth Typhoon does it again, but this time tries to actually catch him.
Yeah, and that's a situation that very hard to get out of. That, you know, all those guard crushes happening and the fact that you got to FD there or you're just going to get chipped.
Absolutely, and here he goes. He's starting to harass him with these 5Ps and JSs, and one flying Behemoth Typhoon is going to get him in.
And good IBFD to get that character away from me.
IBFD is actually really important against Goldlewis. The further you can keep him from you, the better off you are, especially as Axel, obviously.
Axel Bomber, here we go. Axel Bomber.
He's got those, tries to go for the 2K. Goldlewis is really heavy, so you're not going to get too many bombers on him like you would against some other characters.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go for burn it down. It's 6H's him right into the burn it down. Jesus Christ.
It's like Cottonmwth knew. He was just like, look, I'm going to do this super. You're going to run at me.
Okay. Cottonmwth may have lost that first game, but
that was sick.
Good God, that 6H sending him straight into the burn it down.
Goldlewis just playing ping pong. Just
Bro, just the home run.
Oh man, if I got hit, I would have like just jumped in my seat surprised about that one.
He tries to go for the flying Behemoth Typhoon, but this time Myloo was able to actually get underneath it with the low profile from Axel's 2K, able to pick him up with the clothesline from hell.
And now we're seeing the command grabs come into play. Which Myloo, I believe that was that's 5H, right? No.
Yeah, that is 5H.
That's 5H. Okay.
Normally when you see Goldlewis players put out 5H, oh, gets the BRC combo all the way through the wall. Oh no, we're going to see the burst. Like I was saying though, when you normally see 5H come out from Goldlewis players, it's most of the time a misplaced Behemoth Typhoon.
Yep.
But it seems like Cottonmwth is actually trying to utilize it as a counter poke because it is just one big hitbox right in front of Goldlewis. Not a whole lot of range, but it is disjointed.
Yeah. Oh, good block on that dust. And Axel having one of the longest dust in the game, very hard to punish on block.
5P stuffing out his attempt to pull out the gun.
And now Myloo just hammering Cottonmwth with those normals. And here comes the Axel bombers. Oh, he missed it. This is going to be heavy.
Goldlewis is a super heavyweight. You need to adjust your combos for that. He's able to get the wall break here as well, and just like that, the tables are turned.
Nice. Back to a neutral. Oh, here's that gun. Okay, level 3. Now he can run up.
Oh,
good block on the overhead.
Gets him with the low, and is able to actually pick him up as well. Cottonmwth staying alive.
Right, good stuff. With that 6P to start. And it's funny when I see Goldlewis 6P because I'm like, you know, he's probably one of the only characters with the proper 6P in this game. Everybody else has a 6P from like hell.
Hey man, you don't want Slayer to get in this game if you're worried about 6P, let me tell you. All right, trying to fish out with that 2S, just a little too slow though, so Myloo is able to get the whip punish.
Oh. Right.
That is so unfortunate, and it's a perfect there from Myloo to go up 2-0 over Cottonmwth right now. Cottonmwth has a lot of situations where he is able to get these big hits and bring things back, but he just cannot close out the games, and so we are now going back to character select. He's going to switch over to Happy. He said, you want to zone me out, brother?
Oh, boy. This is like, he's like, this is the last straw. I will no longer be zoned.
He said, yo, check out this.
I will be the zoner.
Check out this gun.
That when the zone becomes the zoner.
You know I keep that thing on me.
All right, let's see it. I'm actually excited to see this. You know, I like watching Happy Chaos. I don't like watching it happen to me, though.
Well, hey.
Oh, already not starting off great.
Yep, Axel winning that round start situation. That's incredibly key in any matchup against Happy Chaos.
Bang, okay. Oh, focusing up.
And it's so weird because Axel kind of has to play more of a rushdown style against Happy Chaos. He does not want to allow him to get into this zoning game.
Oh, and with no focus on deck, Myloo's basically going to run with this.
Able to combo 2K into 6P there, actually.
Yeah, great. All right,
5K to stuff him. And we are at set point now for Myloo. Oh. So far, this change to Happy Chaos not working out too well for Cottonmwth.
All right, getting a lot of these jump-ins here.
Yep, there's the OTG straight into the sickle.
All right, curses up. Oh, you're losing focus. He probably don't got the reps down.
Yeah, that's one of the key things. Happy Chaos is one of the strongest characters in the game if you can get that zoning game going, but it does take some very specific reps, right? You need to get the timing down for it.
Oh, and here we go.
Yeah, gets into the wall also. Isn't going to break with the super, actually, to get the reload.
Still needs to get his focus up, and he only has 2 bullets, so Cottonmwth has to kind of resort to just rushing him down now. All right, oh, no bullets on deck.
And he's just going to throw a raw Deus Ex Machina?
Yeah, can Axel punish that? No, okay.
Yeah, not quite.
What? Ran at him.
And there's the throw text.
And that's going to be it.
Yep, IED, JP, such a great tool from Axel. Going to go ahead and move on in the loser side of the bracket. I respect the choice to try and bring out the Happy Chaos character. Definitely felt a little early.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't have those reps down at all, but I respect the choice. When you feel like the matchup is just a little bit too hard, might as well go down swinging with someone, right? Try out something different.
Yeah, and then I don't think there's anything wrong with, you know, having a character, you know, another character to deal with something that you can't deal with. Because, like, you know, matchups aside, you know, sometimes it does just come down to the player itself. Yeah, maybe the player would like a tool here and there to kind of deal with it, but having another character to kind of deal with more problematic matchups, like, I don't think it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, no, not bad at all. And that's one thing about Strive that's pretty good compared to past Guilty Gear games. well, people will debate, about it. But in this game, it's a lot easier to pick up a character and understand them, whereas in past Guilty Gear games, people kind of stuck to one character, right? Because the characters were basically like an entire game themselves.
Yeah.
Whereas that's really nice. I love that. But it's also nice to be able to have a counter pick for a character, be able to learn different characters and keep yourself versatile. But we're going to be getting our next players on very shortly, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here at Juicy Game Night for the monthly of April. It has been absolutely great. Doors opened early. We've had so many games. Hopefully you guys have been able to check them out. King of Fighters was fire earlier. Melty Blood was great. I think right now on the second stream they got Tekken going on.
Yeah, and Tekken's pretty hot over there.
Oh yeah, the Tekken crew is always going insane. They pop off for every match in pools. It doesn't matter what's happening. You got Yoshimitsu here doing spins. They're all screaming.
They're like, I don't know what's going on, but
Of course, in the Strive community, always turning out as well. Hope you guys have been enjoying the bracket so far tonight, but both of our players jumping up on here. And we're going to go from maybe one Axel.
Now we have HowDoIBlock and Zintai. Now, Zintai being...
Zintai's trying out Ram recently, right?
Yeah, Zintai's been playing some Ram. It's also been, like, some Happy Chaos, too.
So it's going to be a mix-up of who they'll play then, huh?
Don't know what it's going to be. It could be Axel, could be Ram, could be Happy Chaos. It's probably, probably how he feels would do better in the Zato matchup.
So Zato, I actually feel like Axel does pretty well in that matchup. So I think we might actually see the Axel gameplay.
I could see it, honestly. Like, it's a different case where, like, Zato can actually just, like, hang back a little, but, like, Axel does a really good job at shutting down Eddie. That's the thing. Yeah.
He doesn't have to get close to get rid of Eddie. He can poke out Eddie from far away. And Zato has to really commit to try and get in, which is something that Zato does not want to do.
Yeah.
He wants to allow Eddie to throw in those pokes just so he can kind of force his way in and then put Eddie on the other side of you and put you in that sandwich.
Yep.
But that's the thing is Axel could just say, nope, delete Eddie from full screen and play that zoning game. And let's see, who's it going to be?
Leo.
Is it going to be a Leo, or is he just changing? Okay.
Okay. Had me worried for a second. I was like, Leo.
Zintai's got a Leo? So yeah, absolutely. I think this is the perfect call. This is a good matchup for Axel, in my humble opinion.
And I always like to say, like, doesn't matter what character you play against Axel, because if you don't know how to deal with Axel, you will still just lose.
Yeah, you have to be able to get in on him. And that's the thing is Zato also doesn't have a lot of great movement options, right? The fly is so incredibly slow that it's just a free anti-air there for Axel. You see Zato's trying to move in, hasn't even summoned Eddie yet. Because he wants to get in that 2S range before he summons Eddie. He wants to force Axel to block.
Oh, and that was a good JD to kind of get over that.
Yeah, basically, HowDoIBlock is going to have to treat JD kind of like an air dash because the air dash that Zato has is just not fast enough.
No, way too slow.
There's a great instant overhead. Able to actually pick up with the counter hit JD as well into a full combo.
Right, and throwing Eddie at him.
Oh, IADJS there.
Oh, and didn't even make any use of that burst there. Come here.
Yep, clothesline from hell. Right into the Axel bomber. One vision. And he sticks it to the wall. 2S doesn't reach.
Just out of reach. Just a hair away.
Oh my god, and just like this, HowDoIBlock is actually going to take the round with the wall break.
Oh, and it cost it. It was the pixel. It's always the pixel.
That is really tragic.
I just noticed they queued up Jackal theme, man.
Yo, who queued it up? Zintai? Bro, I hope he
Someone
loses.
Who queued up Jackal theme?
If he purposely picked the Jackal theme, I hope he loses just for that, bro.
Oh, good backdash. Avoided that throw.
All right, gets hit with the 5D. And it's going to get set through the wall here with the sword. It's going to build back up the Eddie gauge here for HowDoIBlock.
Here comes these pierces. Oh, that empty jump low to the 2K2D.
And that's the first game for HowDoIBlock. Zintai had that very first round. That was his. That was pure robbery, actually.
Robbed at the highest degree. Took him for everything.
But immediately jumping straight into the second game here. I love that super jump into the IAD backwards. Counter hit, 2H, push full screen. There's the cherry bomb.
And I'm actually like really liking HowDoIBlock's patience. Oh, I didn't like that though. I don't know what that burst was about.
Yeah, that 2H was able to get rid of little Eddie, and HowDoIBlock trying to stay flying away, but Eddie shut down again by that Renson.
Oh, get down to the ground.
This is a no-fly zone, sir. All right, 2H. Staggering with that 5K as well, and Eddie gets hit on the summon with the 2H. It's so hard to raw summon Eddie in this matchup just because of how great 2H is as a poke.
And then Zato has to get in. He just can't let Axel get away with this.
Yeah, and you're starting to see why this is very good for Axel. When Axel just is in that state of flow. There we go. Is able to get the 2S confirmed. Drops the 2H though, but he has Axel locked down in the corner.
And here comes the frog.
Super jump out of the Renson.
Throwing that oppose out. Oh.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing, is whenever HowDoIBlock tries to go for fly, it's just putting you in the perfect position for Zintai to anti-air you.
Oh, and no amount of pose will stop you from that full screen command grab. Oh, Junker Shade.
Yeah, that's the thing, is you're going to see a pose, and Axel is so far away that he can just react by jumping out. There's the sword, and he stuffs him out of the sword with 2S.
Where do you think you're putting that, sir? Oh!
Oh, backdash there, and actually is going to get a punch, but drops the confirm of little Eddie.
And made it the YRC. This is big.
It should be kill. Absolutely is with the 5H. Really great stuff there from HowDoIBlock.
He was staying alive in that one. Still has his burst on deck, so he's going to be chilling pretty nicely here. Good just block. Trying to close the distance between him and Axel as much as possible.
Yep, counter hit JH is going to lead to a nice combo here. And one thing also to keep in mind is that Zato has no guts modifier, meaning this character has literally 0 defense. What you see is what you get with his health bar.
I like to call it Zato was taking true damage.
Yeah,
it's an RPG. Oh, stop that.
I love that. He sees the raw summon there and goes straight for the command grab. Gets a full combo as well. Picks him up with the 5P, but it doesn't have the charge to actually cancel.
All right, the pose is finally out. Going for those 2Ps there.
Oh, the 5H. 5H straight into a command grab.
That combos, what?
And that was so smart. He's actually going to build back full Eddie gauge with that as well. Is able to swap sides with the fly.
And there's the, oh. Now that was a very, very scrambly situation.
HowDoIBlock is able to squeeze out the victories right at the end, because if you were to wonder if you were to be watching this and just glancing back and forth every once in a while, Zintai is dominating. And then HowDoIBlock just suddenly wins the entire round. Like, it is so interesting to see how he is winning with these key situations and making them count massively.
Right. And thank you for taking it off Jackal theme. I would rather listen to anything else.
Thank you, Zintai. I hope you win now. Zintai's a cool guy, a great player. And in the moment-to-moment gameplay, Zintai is really dominating in neutral. He is making so many great decisions, but that is the problem with Axel, is that he's got such low health. So when Zato's able to get those big hits, he can make him count, and there's a goal burst.
And the immediate goal burst? Oh, HowDoIBlock wants this to end probably right now.
Yeah, he is feeling himself right now. All right, there's the invite hell in mid-screen. Yeah, he's able to get the instant overhead with the JH, but had no meter to actually convert off of it.
All right, safe jumping it. I wonder, is it really worth it to safe jump Zato? He has no real reversal.
Well, you get the little mix-up after it, right? Whether or not you're going to go for the throw or the 2K. Oh, it switched to Testament theme? Oh, yeah. That's good.
Now we're rocking. There we go. Here's that Pierce. Probably going to be seeing a burst come from Zintai very soon.
Yeah, try to go for the command grab, but Zintai was stuck in block stun from the drills.
Oh, 2H over the frog?
Yeah, Zintai's awareness is incredible right now.
Good, good.
It's the music power-up.
It's all he needed.
All right, 2H to stop the run-up.
All right. Oh, tried to 2S that 2H there.
And these two H's are placed so well right here, trying to stop HowDoIBlock from running forward. There's a nice snail, but not able to actually get the conversion out of it.
And again, see how Zintai has completely changed up his playstyle. Now he's basically being a very annoying fly to HowDoIBlock.
And
Not keeping it grounded. Oh. I wasn't expecting the shark to get there in time either.
I'm actually surprised that he threw out 2H to counter Amorphous like that. Normally when that happens, you just see players immediately block.
All right, are we just
getting
counter
another
picking the song
change?
again? Uh-oh.
What is happening here? Someone disconnect. Video clip saved. Bro, he clipped that? All right.
We are not playing the song counter pick.
What
it's gonna go. No, do not play Jacko theme. Get that off of Jacko
can't
theme.
please me.
Please.
What are they doing? who is picking Jacko theme here?
Why do you want to listen to Jacko theme?
Bro, did he just take the headphones off? He said, I ain't listening to that.
I respect. I would not want to listen to that
Okay,
garbage
so
either.
Zintai didn't pick the song. Zintai takes it.
It's all been HowDoIBlock loves.
Yo, boo this man.
I would. I don't know what was happening there. Hopefully that doesn't affect the set.
He said, I need it.
Yeah.
No,
go,
are they really fighting right now over the character?
No. I want this to happen. Get this off of Jacko theme.
Bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on right now. I have to cut in for a minute. I have no idea what's happening.
They are fighting over the theme that's playing right now. You
Mike,
saw when he picked the Jacko theme, Zintai immediately took off the headphones and was like, no,
Do
bro.
we need a TO to like decide this? A TO decision, coin flip or something? How do you?
I don't want to listen to Biker theme either because it's the matches don't last long enough for it to get to the good part. In my opinion.
I've never seen this before in my life.
I think the matches don't last long enough for
Bro,
Biker's theme to get to the good part.
I respect Zintai. No Jacko themes,
True.
bro.
I would have taken the headphones off too.
Worst theme in the game. Get it out of here. I'd rather listen to Birthday. Birthday Train's a banger,
Yeah.
actually.
I'm saying,
I don't
whoa.
care what anyone says, bro. Birthday Train's godlike.
Magnolia Eclair.
Oh.
That's a good one too. There's no songs on this setup though. They gotta buy. They gotta fish for them.
Bro. All right, here we go. Jumping straight into this.
At least we came to a decision on the music. Oh, get down there.
Jump into the air. And we're gonna go ahead and have Requiem playing Eno's theme. But there's a 6P on the JS.
Oh, coming down with JS too.
Counter hit 2H, putting in work right now. Just trying to zone him out with a 2H in the Renson going on right now. Counter hit 2S is going to allow HowDoIBlock to actually get some pressure started. But a run-up throw from Zintai, the Axel special.
All right, oh.
Okay, clothesline from
That's
Hell.
it. Again, fearless, knowing that no Eddie, no Zato. Zato plus Eddie equals good character, but Zato without Eddie is, well, I don't know what he is.
He can put in some work, but he definitely struggles. And Eddie is gone there from the 2H, just like that.
Oh no.
Yeah, he is. The problem here is HowDoIBlock is trying to go for these raw summons, right? And these raw summons are just getting blown up by 2H. All right, IED back JS straight into the air snail to catch him crouching.
Oh, 2H hitting that 2S.
Yep, and Zintai easily tying this up 2-2, looking like a completely different player here. I told you, it turns out that the Jacko theme was actually a debuff to Zintai.
It was not the play, and I'm glad. I don't want to hear that. Get that garbage out my ear.
Sorry to all the Jacko enjoyers out there.
Look, I bet Jacko mains can't even say one lyric from that song. I don't want to hear it.
All right, able to get him with the clothesline from Hell. Gonna get the OTG with the 5H.
All right, staggering pressure.
Oh, actually, no 2S comes out from Zintai.
Oh, tried to break the law.
That was beautiful. The moment that you see Zato go underground, staking to the skies. And gonna throw the Amorphous. We saw this before, 2H. No, decides to jump over it this time. The 2H would not have killed.
Oh.
There he is. Keep it burst safe. Actually doesn't decide to.
Yeah, I probably would not have bursted there because, like, yeah, it was either you get Axel bombered or you just don't have a burst for the next round.
Well, Zintai is now at set point here. Goes for the OTG straight into the 6H meaty.
And now we're looking at a very different game. I don't know what happened. Like, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe it was the song power-up. That's exactly what he needed.
All right, kind of locked down in the corner, but a JS straight to the snail is going to push us back to mid-screen. Nice 6K placement as well. Going to go ahead and charge up One Vision.
Oh, and
that's it. He can't burst.
Don't even try. Okay, you can burst now.
Yeah, he dropped the 5P right at the end, but he's able to get it with the Ren Sin. And now they're talking about the music.
Nah, look, I respect the decision because we no longer get to hear Jacko theme, and I hope that stays that way for the rest of the tournament.
Bro, I can't believe we actually had a disagreement over the music placement between our two players here.
It was either it was like Biker theme, then it was like Requiem.
Requiem's a really solid choice. But I'm not going to talk too much about the music too, because honestly, I'll clown on Jacko's theme. It's not the best theme in the game, but
it's not.
I think all the songs in this game are good.
They're pretty good. Just Jacko's theme is just, you know,
it's just not as good as the others.
It's just not as good as the others.
We have so many other great choices. But I'll listen to Jacko's theme in the car. I will.
Yeah. I mean, in game, nah. But you know, maybe if it comes up on the playlist, I'll let it rock.
Yeah, give me something else. But it looks like Zintai is going to stay on his seat.
Facing up against OmetaTomHanks
is coming up next. So, going straight in to Potemkin versus Axel. Of course, a difficult matchup here for Potemkin in our losers quarters matchup. And this is one that kind of similar to Goldlewis. Potemkin is such a very big body that kind of the answer to this matchup, or the game plan for Axel, is a lot of JS and JH. That's what you're going to want to see a lot from Axel in this matchup going forward. It's ways to shut down, because Axel can Gatling JS into JH in the air, it's ways to shut down Hammerfall and Slidehead, right, to get through the armor.
Right.
His 5P is just not enough. 5P is something that he can actually Hammerfall through, and there's a Mega Fist to go forward right now. Right. Already Zintai is near his underneath half health.
That basically one pop buster away. And this matchup, at occasion, like, it's not too bad for Potemkin, you know, at times.
It's the same thing with Goldlewis, right?
Yeah.
Potemkin needs to get in and get the knockdown, and then it's really difficult for Axel to actually escape.
Yep, because one knockdown away does not have he does have 2K. He can match 2K. It's 5 framer now.
2K ain't gonna save you from a pop buster though.
It won't. It can try. But I guarantee you it won't.
The problem here is for Potemkin to actually get in on Axel.
Oh! Decided to go for that raw.
You know, so far Zintai controlling this incredibly well, not allowing OmegaTomHanks to really get anything started. There's a counter hit JS, but a little too far away for the 2H to actually connect. But counter hit JD is going to allow him to get to the 5P. I like that he didn't go for Renton after that, because it is kind of difficult to get that link. Potemkin being a super heavyweight makes it kind of hard.
And again, Zintai just bullying OmegaTomHanks, throwing those JHs and even jump canceling them so that he has no way to respond.
Yep, I mean, that is the answer to this matchup. It's just JS and JH. That is really the best buttons for Axel going up against Potemkin. And Zintai is going to go ahead and take game one incredibly decisively here. OmegaTomHanks really needs to try and figure out how to escape this game plan that Zintai is forcing him into.
With no real, you know, Potemkin not having a great way to approach. No dash, but has a double jump.
All right, actually flicks the very first attempt of Renson there. That's a really good start here for OmegaTomHanks. Using Mega Fist to get in immediately into a gold burst. I love that.
Oh, and the first bait. That was multi-layered.
Yep, and he's going to go for the full converse here. That is absolutely death. Sent straight through the wall.
That single interaction alone was multi-layered. Because not only did he did a combo that not only would allowed him to bait the burst, but it also made it so that it was 100% going to be the kill the next time. Multi-layered.
And there's that snail. That snail actually staggering Zintai in the air so that the slide head did not connect. harassing from maximum JS range here. Had to spend the
Yep,
RC
had to
make sure he broke the armor there from the Hammerfall. And blocked Hammerfall is also going to allow a punish. Oh, he
got actually hit. Oh, good impact.
Yeah, Kara Garuda as well. Does another one. It tries to go for Kara Pop Buster, but Zintai ready for the jump out.
Ah, yeah.
JS sniping him right on the dome.
But OmegaTomHanks, he's finding his way in. That's for damn sure.
Nice flick there on the explosion. But still just locked down in the corner. And Zintai's doing a great job of pushing OmegaTomHanks to the corner, but not breaking the wall, just harassing him, not giving him any room to move around.
All right. Just abusing the things that abusing things that most characters could punish, Potemkin can't. You know, like throwing a lot of those snails, even though that snail is not safe on block, Potemkin can't close the distance to basically punish it.
Yeah, he has really nothing that he can throw out. He can throw out something to try and force Axel to block, like a 5H. But here we go, Zintai 2-0 now over OmegaTomHanks. Looking incredibly strong in this matchup. And remember, this is loser side of the bracket, so this is OmegaTomHanks' last chance.
Gotta make something happen. It's here or now.
There's a slide head, that's the start, but a great backdash to avoid the Pop Buster.
Oh, good dash.
There we go, the Potemkin Buster, break his back.
And just one more. Oh.
PRC backwards, straight into the block. All right, run up throw here from Axel, pushing OmegaTomHanks into the corner, goes for the IADJS as well.
Oh, here's that BRC. Oh, he missed it. No.
Just a little too far away, and OmegaTomHanks actually didn't go for the Pop Buster.
Look, I'm just trying to play around those neutral tools.
Yeah, and I love that Zintai is starting to use Air Snail to keep himself in the air to avoid. Oh, there's the command grab. To avoid the slide head, I was going to say, with that Air Snail. It staggers him in the air.
Oh, and caught him mid-Mega Fist.
Bro, One Vision, the buff to One Vision is one of the best things about Axel now.
I mean, he needed it because that super was probably not going to be seeing any of the daylight.
There's a nice 5H, though, doing a nice grip of damage, but pushing Axel full screen. That is not where OmegaTomHanks wants him to be. And this is set point now for Zintai. Able to block, actually punishes the slide head.
Oh, here we go. And this is the damage that OmegaTomHanks needs.
Oh, tries to go for the Pop Buster. It seems like every time he tries to go for Pop Buster, Zintai's ready for it. The gold burst lands, though. And
oh!
that's the Potemkin Buster! And OmegaTomHanks keeps himself alive for one more round.
You don't want that to happen. He won. He won everything.
Took him all the way to heaven and brought him to hell.
It may have cost a gold burst, but you have been HPE.
And again, that Snail doing such a great job staggering Axel in the air.
All right, keeping him afloat just to let it pass over. Oh, that actually, like, yeah, I sometimes forget that 2H has the slightest bit of hurt box on it.
Yeah, it extends just a little bit further than the hitbox. So actually, Garuda hitting that was an incredibly interesting, interesting interaction there.
Oh, but that's gonna be. Oh, he messed up the activation.
Yeah, he did. OmegaTomHanks able to block it, but he's got his back to the wall here. There's a counter hit Mega Fist. He's gonna go ahead and PRC. Tries to bait out the burst. Oh, using the 6K to actually push himself forward.
Oh man. It's just one burst away.
It's one touch away here for Zintai.
Oh
my God, gets him with the heat knuckles. That's not quite. Oh, it is.
That's it. He was near the wall.
I didn't think that the wall break was actually going to do that much damage on him, but wow. OmegaTomHanks not content to lay down and die.
No. He was like, I'll get it. I'll get my hit eventually.
All All right, IDJ has to try and harass, but OmegaTomHanks gonna harass himself here.
Ooh.
All right, Zintai's doing a really good job spacing, staying outside of Potemkin's poking ranges, specifically that 5H there.
Yeah. Getting more snails coming out.
Starting to incorporate some 5Ps into the mix-up.
Ooh, the impact, here we go.
All right, counter hit far slash gonna get a full conversion here. There's the flick. Oh, but JS, and just like that, we are back to set point for Zintai. Can OmegaTomHanks bring it back yet again and stay alive?
Oh, and that JD.
Oh, reels him in too and actually catches him with the helicopter.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there's Potemkin Buster gonna go into a full combo. Not Potemkin Buster, excuse me, Mega Fist.
And Zintai taking all that damage. Usually he would have bursted way early into those combos, but he's like, look, I got another round, Potemkin round. Oh, and there's the gold burst.
Straight into the command grab.
This isn't gonna be it yet.
Okay,
oh,
this time
now
he has to
this
go
is
into
it.
one vision. Yep, combo straight into one vision. He can go into super again if he wanted to.
Yeah, I was like, what if he just went into super? What if
you did one vision into super? That would have been really interesting, but Zintai, congratulations, going to move forward to taking it. OmegaTomHanks with a very hype couple rounds there. Good stuff to him. But unfortunately, he is eliminated as we move forward here in our bracket.
Yeah, and now I think we'll be looking at Anema and Myloo, so another Axel coming up. But Anema, also a potent Axel killer. The Ram Axel matchup, from what I hear, it's not great for Axel.
No. Long story short, no.
Nope.
It's Ram. Don't gotta explain anything, right?
Yep. Don't gotta say not a single word.
Most matchups are not good when you're fighting against Ram. Arguably. I'm glad that she is now kind of, her and Happy Chaos are kind of public enemy #1 because specifically Ram, since the start of this game, I've been like, yo, this character is like the best character in the game, and people are just not saying it. I don't know why. Like, I always thought she was better than Soul.
Oh, same. I was like, you know, for a character that kind of like, you know, locks you down in the corner, and if you don't have a great, it's like not a lot of counterplay to just getting jailed in the corner by swords. Yeah. Not a lot of counterplay to that.
And there are things that you can do, but they're so high risk, right? And putting the fact that Ram's risk reward is so skewed is one of the big things about this character that's so strong. I mean, the same thing goes with Happy Chaos, right? When he puts you full screen and he's really starting to play that long range zoning game, as long as he has the rhythm down, it's kind of brain dead.
Yeah.
But here we go. We're going to jump straight into this matchup here. Aneema versus Zintai. These players are, sorry, excuse me, against Myloo.
Oh, and good just.
Yeah, bursting just to get out of the corner. That is a momentum burst. You do not want to allow Ram to lock you down.
All right, coming in on that flip kick. It is going to be plus. Oh, and good on Myloo. Again, that's going to be the difference between how people challenge the Ram matchup is instant blocking her Rekka. Because that Rekka, I say it again, it is the enabler of why Ram is so good.
Yeah, and one of the issues too is with instant blocking that in general is that IB is 2 frames. That can be incredibly difficult, but it's so key to punishing a lot of things. And right now, Myloo controlling, making us look like we don't know what we're talking about when it comes to this matchup.
He's like, wait, you said this matchup was hard? Wait, let me show you real quick.
Well, that risk gauge is blinking. He is in danger. There's a mortal counter. Oh my god.
That might. Oh,
no.
if he had.
Oh my god.
I was like, if he had super, that would have killed. But I did not expect that.
That was almost a touch of death.
100% risk, baby. Great mechanic. I love it.
My man said, I'm in danger.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
time for Ram to play that arcade mode.
Look, that last round was not just physical damage, that was mental damage.
Yeah.
But Myloo not letting him phase him right now. Starting to lock down Ram with these cherry bombs in the corner.
It's like, man, I died off of that, man. Yeah, I would have been tight too.
That's the Axel curse. You put in so much work throughout the match, and then you die from one big combo. And we are in a similar situation right now. Anema only needs one more touch to get beat out, but Myloo actually has to get that touch right now.
Yeah. Myloo's got his burst back. Definitely,
right.
yep. So he's definitely going to hold it on for when he wins this round, though.
Yeah, Myloo is doing a really good job blinking FDing there to make sure he preserved as much meter as possible, pushing himself out far enough to actually get the 2P punish.
Oh, hit him with the mix. Oh! And see, that's that little, what I call like gimmick Rams do, where, you know, you're so used to the low sword being thrown at you that, like, when you see the high sword, you're like, all right, it's my turn. No.
No, it's never your turn.
It's
never your turn against this character. And Anema
that was
go
a
up
perfect.
1-0 with a perfect, making a statement there at the end of the first game. Remember, this is our losers quarters. Both these players trying to move on into losers finals, one step closer to grand finals. A 6P at round start there from Anema to get started.
Here we go.
Gets the reel in. Doesn't go for a mix-up, actually.
Oh, probably misinputted there. He did jump, JP.
Right, 2K2D, OTG with the Rainwater. Able to anti-air with the 5P as well.
Right, using that 2P.
And one thing that Myloo is doing really well is actually starting to try and run out of the corner whenever he has to block that sword explosion.
Oh my god. Fast PRC up, JS.
That wrist gauge
Oh,
is up
and yep,
again.
here we go.
Yep. Start playing
that's
the
it.
bagpipes.
That's it.
He tucked him in, gave him a little kiss on the forehead, and said good night.
You know what? Have yourself a good day. Oh, Myloo, what the?
Okay, trying.
I mean, that's
trying to go for the Remy.
That's a that's a start. It worked against for Remy Celeste. I don't know.
All right, full combo here. Goes for the Oki as well. Yep, at this point, Anema has established that they're going into the final hit of Rekka so many times that now they can end the Rekka series early. They have started to condition Myloo to block through all of them. There's the super 2-0 Anema.
Oh.
Yeah, that conditioning is finally starting to show. Now Anema's able to steal all these turns back and establish different types of pressure just by ending the Rekkas at different places. Myloo is expecting them to go all the way through.
And it's hard for Myloo because, like, you know, you can block forever, but that risk gauge is going to be the deciding factor on even the most babyest of hits is like TOD territory. So he has to fight his way out somehow. He just can't let Ram do her thing all day. Not good.
Oh, he's actually able to get out of the corner this time, but pushed right back in by a well-placed JS there from Anema.
Now pressing on +1. And again, that risk gauge is building up.
Yeah, one touch, and it's a mortal counter, and there it is with the
caught.
2S.
Yep. Even 100% risk or 0% risk, that was a done deal. And now Anema's on his set point.
Great punish there, though, from Myloo. But Myloo has to make some really large adjustments to try and bring this back. It's basically been all Anema. Counter hit 2H in with the side swap as well.
Okay.
This is going to be devastating. One more hit. Oh, with the RC, you are going through this wall.
And now Ram with positive bonus is a, well, GG.
Terrifying character here.
Myloo is not out of this yet.
Yeah, Myloo
still has his burst.
has to be so patient here. You do not want to try and brawl with Ramlethal.
Oh! Okay, good.
Okay,
good opportunity to burst right there.
Actually able to burst out of the super, but gets chipped out right at the end. Anema taking it 3-0, moving forward to losers finals.
No, we might be in semis actually. We might be in losers semis, right?
Well, I'm pretty sure he just moved on to losers finals at least. Losers quarters. Oh, okay. So yeah, moving on to losers semis. Okay.
So yeah, not semis. Cause wait, did we do winners finals yet?
I don't know if we did winners finals yet, actually.
I don't think we did winners finals yet. So I don't know. I don't think anybody is sitting in
no one's
losers.
in grand finals.
I don't think
But we're
anybody's
moving
sitting in losers
even
finals
closer. Now, I thought we were starting top 8 not too long ago, but we're actually still working our way through, guys.
yet. Yeah, like, oh, there. So, MFCR and Zippy is
Our
actually going to be
winners
on the
finals.
winners final set.
All right.
And loser of that, you know, obviously goes to losers finals.
Yes.
But now it's going to be Anema and Zintai in the
and
quarters.
Zintai up against
Or
each
sorry,
other?
in the
All
semis.
right. Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to be getting our winners finals match coming up real quick, guys. It's going to be MFCR and Zippy. This is going to be a great matchup. Zippy, incredibly strong Kai player. One of the strongest Kais I've actually seen in a long, long time.
And we don't get to see a lot of Kais around here. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying.
No, the character's too honest, you know? People want to play characters with a bunch of grimy stuff, and Kai is the king of honesty.
King of honesty. That's like looking at Geo and being like, yeah, Geo's honest. No, that
Our buttons
her
that are in neutral.
her dash is basically like somebody, you know, just punched you in the stomach.
Look, Kai players are going to take us all to the kingdom of honesty, okay? With our honest mids.
Nothing is honest
Our
about
honest
those
mids, our no hard knockdowns except for 2D. All right. Our no mix-up game.
Kai, I think you mean Blue Soul.
That's just so.
Yo, honest mids soul. Honest mids Frederick. That's who it is.
more like this on it. There's not a single honest
Bro.
thing.
Far slash is just a mid. Just block it.
Sure. You know what? You know, you're right.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly
you're
right.
absolutely right.
There ain't no mix-up there.
Nah, same thing with Nago. You just block the mids.
Just block it.
Just
yeah,
block the
yeah,
mids. Did I just see Jacko theme? If I hear
hope not, bro.
I swear if I hear it, it's
headset's
it's
coming off.
over. Headset's coming off.
I'll put the headset on the table and commentate. All right, guys, here we are jumping into our winners final set. Zippy versus MFCR. Of course, Zippy rocking Kai and MFCR naturally on the Leo. So this round start situation is going to be incredibly interesting as well. Usually Leo players will want to press the aggression. I predict that Zippy will probably be a little bit more patient. It's kind of scary to contest against Leo, especially with that 2D being an option.
That 2D and then Leo 2K. Leo 2K is actually really good round start against certain characters. Because its speed and its ability to just lead into, you know, Leo's win condition.
Yeah, it reaches hella far too.
Yeah, and it goes far. Oh my god.
And both players actually backing up at the round start. And right off the bat, Zippy is actually leaning more into a fireball game here.
Deciding to throw those fireballs.
Well, Leo's worst matchups are actually against zoners. So it's interesting to lean more into a zoning style of gameplay against Leo, right? He has that box dash, meaning that he can't just run straight in on you.
Yeah. And even though Zippy has not done a single combo, look how much damage MFCR took with Chip alone.
And there's the first creates the space, but now MFCR is starting to throw out these anti-zoning fireballs that Leo is known for. Great neutral drop straight into the DP.
Oh, and scoop!
Yeah, really low air throw there. RC, we're going to send Zippy through the wall. No, he actually goes for the pillar, so he is able to maintain the corner positioning. Great poke out from Zippy. But another patented MFCR DP.
Oh, and that's it.
Yep, that's the first round going to MFCR, absolutely.
So pretty good, even though Zippy definitely stronger in the neutral there. MFCR, once he got in, it was over.
Yeah, he's making each of those hits count a little bit more, getting more bang for his buck, right? Zippy with great defense, though. MFCR early burst to maintain the momentum. But IAD straight into a 6P.
Oh!
Well, there's the run through and another dash through for the 5K.
Oh, using that 2P to poke out that 2D there.
And you see Zippy is structuring his pressure in such an interesting way to try and get MFCR to DP. He's trying to condition him, but MFCR is unconditionable. He's going to get the wall stick here and break the wall with the DP. Positive bonus coming to Zippy.
Oh, could have got a combo, but that JS hit a little weird there. All right, RC making that stun dipper safe.
Yep. There's the stun dipper yet
stun
again
dipper.
to RC it.
That quote-unquote honest stun dipper. That was a 5-frame startup low.
He had to RC it on the first hit because he was too close for both hits to actually land. Counter hit 2S right to the fireball, trying to poke with the 6H as well, but MFCR just answering with the DP.
And see, and I also like the way Zippy is going about it. He's boxing MFCR out with these with Kai's really good and long normals.
Oh, tries to go for the DP at the attempted jump over the fireball, but just not close enough here. MFCR now getting all this pressure off of one mistake.
And that 2S coming out. Oh, and here's a big combo confirmed.
Is he going to go for the super? No, actually doesn't.
Woo!
Oh, this is so close. It only needs one more touch here for Zippy, and he's able to get him catching the backdash with the 2S into the 5H. Yeah, Zippy does such a good job at utilizing Kai's buttons to actually catch you attempting to backdash. That is something he really excels at.
Yeah. Basically likes to play that bait and punish game. And a lot of with punishing too.
Yeah, he was able to catch the backdash there yet again with the close slash this time, forcing the burst out of MFCR. Great just block there on the fireball, keeping yourself a little bit closer, but getting caught with the frame trap that is the dire Eclair. Going to get sent all the way to the corner now.
Oh, Ride the Lightning.
And Ride the Lightning does such pitiful damage.
Dang, I'm surprised that didn't kill.
Yep,
But if that didn't, it would chip out. Yep. And you know, Shock State chip does so much. It's actually it's insane.
It's probably the best part about Shock State actually is the amount of chip damage that it does. Throwing out the burst though, does not want to get caught in the mix-up. Actually able to get the grab as well. Heavy stun edge. Oki is going to hit, gets a full combo afterwards.
Unfazed. Oh, JD to the hard HDP.
Able to hit him with that 2K and get to the 5K and get into the overhead, setting to the wall as well. Wall break, but MCR already has 100 meter on deck.
Oh, hey, if at first you don't succeed, just do it again.
Yep, and he's just going to go into another super here, taking the round. All right, trying to go for the IAD at the round start. Baiting out something. 2K2D though at maximum range, straight into the heavy stun edge. Oki yet again. Counter hit 2S is going to force a burst. And MFCR is just slowly trying to push his way in to Zippy's safe space here.
You know, and Zippy's very, very content with just actually playing, again, a very bait and punish game.
Yeah,
he's not so much more focused on like pressure or things off of knockdown. He just is going to make you make the mistake.
And there's a DP through his pressure. A DP of his own actually with the RC to try and go for the overhead mix-up. Oh, nice air throw into the PRC to get the JS. Mwah. Beautiful.
Clean.
And that is 2-0 so far for Zippy. I mean, this is the man who just won TNS.
Yeah. Match point, and he will be on to that Grands. And, you know, and MFCR would just move on to lose his final. Oh!
There's a nice 6H. Forcing a burst out of MFCR. That is a great win for Zippy. Great DP as well. And is able to block MFCR's DP. MFCR had no meter available. And we are going to set point now.
Set point. All right. Will MFCR get another chance to breathe here?
Yeah, MFCR is going into this set point right now for Zippy with no burst on deck. That's going to be a lot of damage. It's going to go up. Had no meter to actually RC either.
And he's going to go for the optimals.
Yep, PRC, keep the pressure going, catches the backdash with the close slash, 5K pickup. Oh!
It wasn't an intentional burst bait, but he still got it.
And I love that after Zippy's burst, he immediately backed up. You have the life lead. You do not need to try and bait out anything. Just create the space. You just need one touch. And he gets the throw. Zippy going 3-0 over MFCR. That is something that is kind of shocking. But that means Zippy is going to sit comfortably in grand finals waiting for his challenger. And we're going to go right into our next game. It's going to be Aneema and Zintai. Now, these two players have played each other a lot.
Yep. Doesn't matter. It's not even, it's like here, you know, Vortex, online tourneys. If these two are in the same bracket, eventually they run into each other.
Yeah, absolutely. These three are like, well, at least when it comes to Juicy, it's like the Trinity, right? MFCR, Zintai, Anema.
Yes.
They're the three you always see playing against each other. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You can decide which one's which. But they're going to go ahead and get queued up here to get ready.
All right.
Now, I hope you guys have been enjoying top 8 so far. I feel like Guilty Gear Strive is in such an interesting place. I actually think the balance is pretty good besides a few egregious characters, right? At the very tip top.
At the very tippity top.
And some at the very bottom, Faust and Anji, who need a little bit of help.
Some system mechanics could change a tad bit. Like, I think YRC needs a little bit of a change.
Yeah, I think that Season 2 hopefully is going to be a very massive update that adds not only hopefully moves, but system mechanic changes.
Oh, yeah.
Something like Guilty Gear Strive Revelator, right? That would be incredibly interesting to see.
You know, I was like saying like, you know, maybe, you know, people are like, oh yeah, bring back Blitz Shield. Like, I think Dead Angle would be a better like.
Yeah.
A Dead Angle would be another better one because it's like, it isn't as easily baitable as like, let's say YRC where like, you see that joint coming. You can see it. You don't even have to really hard bait YRC.
Well, one of the things about the Dead Angle that was a little bit better than YRC, and I think maybe they could actually change the YRC to make it more similar to Dead Angle, is the fact that it knocked them down.
Yeah.
Push them back and knock them down, whereas YRC keeps them close to you. So maybe a change to YRC where it actually knocks them back. That would be pretty nice. But we're actually going to get the Ramlethal mirror match. Okay. All right. Ramlethal mirror match. Let's go. Of course, we have Aneema rocking the default colors, and Zintai going to be rocking the orange and blue. So Zintai already having to spend their burst right off the bat. Nice 5H there, though. Counter hit on the sword throw attempt from Aneema.
And one thing about a lot of mirror matches in this game is some of them are very coin flippy, and some of them are like, well, nothing kind of changes except for what I do specifically.
Yeah, and another common thing about Guilty Gear is characters have a hard time dealing with their own stuff, right?
Yeah.
So Ram, of course, is going to have a kind of a difficult time in some cases dealing with the pressure in the corner with the swords. She doesn't really have great ways to escape her own sword pressure.
I'm going for that Daru.
And that's the first round here going to Aneema right off the bat.
Look at that. They're just going to throw out their mids, you know. Keep it honest up until Rekka gets into the play. Oh, that clash with that?
Oh, yeah, in the 6P, here we go. Zintai with a little bit of a health lead, pushing Aneema into the corner. Has meter as well to keep things rocking. Tries to throw a 6P there in neutral.
Good tech on that throw.
Great flip in to establish some pressure, but not able to actually connect with the 6P to get a full combo. There's the hard knockdown. Goes to the empty jump, close slash.
Right. That giant swing and then using that RC, keeping it safe.
Oh, backdashing Daru there. But lockdown in the corner. Double jump out of the corner, but the rising JP, Ramlethal Classic. There's a nice throw into the corner.
Knockdown. Oh, yep. Can't 6P that. The explosion still happens.
All right, tries to go for 6P around star, expecting Aneema to try and press something there. 5K.
Here's that lockdown.
Oh my God, the amount of damage. They're going to get the hard knockdown as well. Not looking for our hero Zintai.
And a really good super at that. It's one hit, does mad damage.
And look at all this pressure here with that positive bonus. It's like that unlimited block string, right? They can just keep going and going and going. And Aneema going to take game 1 here with a perfect.
They're like, hey, as long as I got the meter, just boom, boom. Here's a sword throw. Not could just continue that pressure. They both went for 6P. Crazy.
Trying to press out too with these far buttons. And the way that Aneema utilizes that air special there just to get those knockdowns and reach far enough. Oh no. You know better than that, Zintai. You cannot burst in the corner like that against Ramlethal. Gonna get sent hard knockdown.
The most unburstable combos in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Positive bonus. Oh, avoided that.
BRC into a full conversion. Aneema taking yet another round here, really proving themselves in the mirror match right now.
We're starting off with that round start Daru.
All right, trying to get the wall break here. Actually drops the combo, but that's something that Aneema will do a lot, is purposely drop combos to keep them in the corner, to keep the pressure going. Get that one more mix-up that they can. Sword straight into PRC, pushing them all the way into the corner.
Oh, and a good jump. And there's the burst.
All right.
Oh,
what a trade.
Oh, and no punish, jumped in the air. Okay, this could be it.
That is a hell of a conversion here for Zintai. Didn't have enough meter, though, to throw out the super. Yep, double sword slam straight into the RC. Immediately take your turn. All right, Zintai, a lot of patience right here.
Good patience.
Oh, just gets clipped out, and that is 2-0
dash.
right now for Aneema. All right, straight into the
Running
rematch.
it back.
Okay, able to actually clip him with the 2S here, forcing the burst out really early.
Oh, accidental whiff of the throw. And Aneema's gonna eat a lot of damage for that.
And locking him down here, has the meter to keep it going if he so pleases, but actually decides to back up. There's the PRC, tries to go for the throw.
Okay, doing a lot of mixing here. Oh, and there's that 6P coming around. And then the PRC, that's going to end it. Zintai putting himself around.
Yeah, starting to look a little bit cleaner here, but he still has a pretty high uphill battle to go. All right, able to get the 6P going forward.
Add break after. I'll hold down. All right. And so Zintai's finally getting himself his own good pressure, getting him to start. Holding on. Oh, and that counter hit, but he didn't have the sword, so he could not make a conversion off of that. All right. Oh, and waiting on the burst. Yeah. And Zintai waiting there a little bit, just in case Aneema bursts through there. Zintai's gonna go 2-1. And now we're just gonna run it back. Mirror matches are kind of tough. Mirror matches are tough to deal with because, again, you're gonna run into that problem where your own character will probably not be able to also deal with, you know, what you do. All right, here's that throw. Good. A lot of sword throws coming around and throwing that JH. Very, very hard normal to 6P. In fact, I don't think Ram can actually 6P that normal herself. Because of the way it hits, it no longer the hitbox changed to where it no longer just instant overheads you like crazy. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. All right, PRC taking you to the corner. And here's that 6P. Lock it down. On good 6P out of pressure, but again, you can't do that against Ram. That sword explosion still comes out even if you hit Ram.
Yeah, and it just allows her to keep resetting her pressure over and over when she picks up those swords and just keeps throwing them, throwing out those 2Ks, locking you down. You really have to FD in a certain specific way.
Yeah. And now we're sitting on that match point for Aneema.
Yeah, but
here we go.
Full combo in the corner. Doesn't have enough meter, though.
The unburstable combo and positive bonus could be looking like a done deal.
Yeah, it just needs one more touch. Has to bait out the burst from Zintai. And then it'll be about it. Has 100 meter now on deck. There's the RC upwards.
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
All right,
great
good
burst from Zintai. One chance left to live. This is it, and it's...
Not yet.
Oh, okay,
He actually
Zintai's able to get the
himself
throw.
Woo! All right, now you're playing Zintai's game.
Oh, goes for the delayed low there and is able to pick it up.
Okay.
Just block on the JH. Straight into the Mortal punish. Picture perfect there from Zintai staying alive.
No way. Zintai's making this one, trying to make this one not a game 5. Oh, sorry, he's trying to make this one a game 5.
Yeah, unfortunately puts themselves into the corner here. And there we go, Anema dropping that to try and keep it going, but it's going to come back to bite them right now. They're going to get set through the wall themselves. Anema does have the advantage, though, of having burst and 50 meter.
Right, throwing out that 2P to stop that jumping normal.
All these staggered 2Ks just trying to force Zintai to flinch here.
And that high sword catching Zintai's jump. Gotta be careful, though. Zintai having a full stock. Oh, nope, only has 1 bar now.
BRC.
Go burst! Oh!
Run up into the reversal. Oh, man. Anema should have just done a reversal of their own there. Oh, gets clipped by the 5H.
Game 5 time.
Wow. Zintai just clipping him with the 5H there. What a set so far between these two.
That was going to be crazy. I was expecting reversal super, especially since he had those 2 stocks on him.
Yeah. And that's what Zintai was expecting also. You saw he super jumped to try and get over it. And Zintai starting to ride the momentum of that last win now. Still has 50 meters to get into 10.
Oh, good jump, avoiding that throw. Oh, and he's going for those rebeat records. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's able to get the fast 5D combo into the explosion, but drops the 6H. Able to get him, though, with the staggered 5S.
And now it is... It's going to go down to the wire. I could see it happening.
Yeah, this is Zintai on set point right now up against Anema. All this work with Ram is really starting to pay off for Zintai. It's really showing.
Oh, here's that hit. Oh!
Yep, sent through the wall here. So much damage. There's a hard knockdown. Are we going to see a final round?
There we go. Spinning that meter. Lock you down. Oh.
And here we go. This is it. There are no more chances after this. Final game, final round, Anema and Zintai.
Oh, 6P. Now Zintai's playing very passive now.
Yep, forces the burst out of Anema there. Anema trying to get the momentum in their favor. That rising JP just to stop him from escaping.
On gold burst is on deck.
It's Zintai in such a good position right now. But the RC, and it gets the side switch as well. That's going to be a wall break here for Anema, but Anema drops the combo.
Oh, here we go. That's not going to be it just yet, but this will put Anema in a good position.
Yep, gets the wall break here.
One more hit.
Still sitting at so much meter. It's down to the wire, spends the PRC. Sword explosion. Zintai's back is up against the wall, metaphorically and literally.
Getting out of there. Oh,
just blocks.
He doesn't have the J8, so he can't make it normal.
He has to FD it all. The 2K is going to close it out. Anema moving to losers finals, but great stuff from Zintai showing off how much that Ramlethal training has paid off.
Yeah.
Was almost able to take out the best Ramlethal player here.
Yeah. I was worried. I was like, whoa. Like, it was looking like almost a clean 3-0 sweep. And then Zintai just, you know what I'm saying, turned around, woke up.
Something, yes.
And then, because it was like, all right, reverse 3-0, I'm for it. It was bound to happen.
I believed that Zintai was about to take that, but we're going to jump into our losers final set here. It is, of course, the matchup you all are so familiar with here at Juicy. MFCR up against Aneema.
We see it every monthly. You all know it. It happens every
Place
monthly.
your bets.
Whether it be winners finals, losers finals, or grands, you're going to see Aneema versus MFCR.
Looks like Aneema is going to grab a drink before we get started on this.
Little parched.
Bro, you tell me about it.
Oh yeah, we've been talking all day. Take me a little sip as well.
But yeah, I'm super excited for the future of Guilty Gear Strive, guys. Season 2 is just around the corner. Of course, we still have the story mode coming up. And then right after that, hopefully, I'm hoping we get the Season 2 before CEO or at least before EVO. That's what I'm hoping for. But who knows? We still have the story mode coming up, which, as a Guilty Gear lore aficionado, I am incredibly excited for that extra story mode.
Oh, what if they're gonna pull like another fast one and give us something like a combo breaker, like they did? You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna roll out a secret announcement right under the table, right under our noses.
I could see May being the trailer for the next DLC character, the first Season 1 DLC character. I think like Arc System Works really likes to reveal things at those kind of big tournaments. You know, they revealed the rollback announcement for Blaze Blue at CEO.
And everybody got hyped.
Yeah, I would not be shocked at all to see an announcement at CEO for Guilty Gear Strive. Arc System Works loves the crowd announcements. But looks like both of our players are just about ready here. Aneema getting that liquid into their body, hydrating.
Got a Red Bull. It's the sugar-free one. Sometimes gotta keep yourself a little healthy.
You just need the caffeine.
Only caffeine for me.
Oh no, he drank a Red Bull. Time to pick chip.
Well, now we're going buck wild. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, Testament theme. Cool.
I'm liking all the Testament theme love.
You already know. As long as I don't get to see no Jacko thing, I think I don't want to hear it. Don't let these ears hear that ever again.
Oh my goodness.
Ever again.
But here we go. We're jumping into our losers finals here. Both these players fighting for the right to face Zippy in grand finals at this juicy monthly tonight.
And there can only be one. Only. So, and then again, with the set count and history of these two players, like, whew, I no longer can be biased. Yeah. They're both my boys.
No, it's really hard to pick who would win between these two. They're so evenly matched so many times, going back and forth in many different tournaments here. So it's going to be exciting to see. And of course, letting the intros rock, getting the last of the nerves out, shake them out.
Get that one last little sip of Red Bull in. just down the can real quick.
Right into the veins. Set the Red Bull IV drip. Here we go. Let's rock.
Oh, MFCR starting early with that 2K to round start.
All right, Aneema with the 2K of his own to try and press out of the corner here. Escapes with the IAD. Gets the hard knockdown as well.
Oh, and got clipped. I think he tried to DP there. Oh, and there it is.
Yeah, able to actually make the DP whip. Gets a full punish as well.
Then the back dash. MFCR is trying to find his way out here. All right, YRC, I like it. Oh, to the throw?
Yep, the classic. YRC, micro dash forward into throw. Able to go for the mix-up here. Clash is going to actually work out in Aneema's favor, taking round one. All right, yep, just trying to keep that space. Really actually fishing a lot with 2K is what you see Aneema doing here.
Because the thing about wanting to stop Leo is like, Leo's definitely a big enabler of a lot of what he wants. He's going to 2K you, he's going to 2D you.
Yep, and there's the super to break the wall and get the hard knockdown. But yeah, exactly what you said, especially that 5K, which Leo's used a lot to move forward. Ram's 2K can beat that out preemptively. So that's why you're seeing Aneema go for a lot of 2K.
And they're trying to fight his way in. Ooh. Tried to use that run through to kind of close that distance a little bit.
Yeah, but utilizing that BRC to get the confirm, pushing. Oh no, 2D and actually gets the Berserker slash as well.
Going right under those normals. It may not low profile good, but it low profiles enough to get under that normal.
Yeah, but there's that tick throw off the 5K straight into a throw. Gonna get this wall break as well.
Hey, Didn't do the most biggest of damage, but positive bonus. Oh!
Tried to go for a Hail Mary gold burst there. Is going to be able to get the counter hit 2D. Full conversion. Forces the burst out with the bait.
And see, I was surprised to seeing that gold burst because, like, you know, you were on positive bonus. Like, you was going to get that meter really, really fast. Really, really fast.
Yeah, Anema kind of also just throwing out a Hail Mary burst of their own, not working out too well. Starting off this next game strong, though, with the first blood, but a wake-up DP from MFCR is going to force the burst to maintain corner positioning from Anema.
Oh, and good clash, and using those recovery clash frames to run through, get himself out that corner.
Yeah, he's going for this classic pressure here in the corner. Tries to actually punish the fast dust with the DP, but was forced to spend his own meter to keep his pressure alive.
Oh, that's going to be a big punish. Oh, bait, burst, bait.
Caught him with the Canadian burst all the way up set north. And there's the wall break with the super as well. Right. I like that. He actually went for just a little short hop into JS to bait out the DP there from MFCR.
Well, got clipped by that.
All right, and Anema taking the round now. Round start situation, 2K there from MFCR. One of Leo's strongest buttons, but runs straight into a counter hit. Bar slash. Gonna wake up with a DP.
Oh, catching him with that 6H.
Yeah, he caught him mid backdash there.
All right, YRC, get him off me.
Yep, run up throw. That's the second time MFCR has done that, and Anema needs to keep that in the back of their mind.
And he was fearless seeing back turn. He pressed on it.
Gets the hard knockdown here, or not the hard knockdown, excuse me, but gets the wall break. QS and able to combo fully and take game 2. Tied up 1-1 here, Anema and MFCR. Wouldn't expect it any other way, honestly.
Yeah, eventually. Oh, yeah. Also, don't forget MFCR sponsor, his wallet. that wallet will be taking him to Combo Breaker, yes sir.
Hey man, if you're winning this many tournaments, right?
Oh, good just.
Oh, there's the DP on the flip and able to
there's
punish.
The burst.
I like the side switch. It may have been an obvious option. Anema was ready to block it, but you're taking the positioning over the mix-up there. 2D reaching at maximum range. Good throw break. Anema using the flip to escape the corner and able to get a punish all the way through the wall. Give him the double lasers.
Some good damage on deck.
All right, just locking him down again with these swords here into the corner. 6P pushes him all the way back, but a wake-up DP there from MFCR into a full combo. Not able to get the side swap that he wanted.
Oh, the run-up super? You know, I respect it. You had a full bar.
Yeah, 100 meter just bet like that.
Oh, and that guard point attack. Saw he threw out a 2K there. Tried to stop it before it even happened.
All right, far slash 5H. Uses the flip to try and get in a little bit. Another DP. You cannot condition MFCR to not DP.
Oh, another one coming out.
Yep, RC drifts upwards to make sure they get the side swap combo there. Interesting trade. 6P beats out 2D.
Right. Oh, yeah, and MFCR is going to hold on to that burst.
Yeah, no reason to spend it there. You don't want to be a hero. It's too much of an uphill battle to climb with Ram with that much health.
Yeah. I always like to say, like, when people burst, like, really low life, I'm like, you are not an Isekai protagonist. You are not going to be reborn.
Man, I'm Leo, a DP in another world.
Thank you.
All right, drift upwards with the RC. Isn't actually able to get the side swap. Didn't run far enough.
No. Oh, I'm getting clipped by that Rekka.
Yeah, been locking you down into the corner now, but yet again, like we've said many times before, MFCR's DPs are so always on point.
Oh, hit the fast. All right, had to do that burst. I was not sure if he was even going to be able to get on the side where he could reverse the super.
All right, dashes forward. The trade, though, not allowing MFCR to really escape.
Oh, and he just missed the throw. This is bad.
Oh, and there we go. Anema is able to land the throw and take this up 2-1.
Oh.
It looks like a little bit of a breather here, not jumping straight into the next match. Maybe take a quickie sippy.
Right, sometimes,
there we go.
Sometimes you got to take a moment, cool, keep yourself cool, calm, collected, and just get yourself right back in there.
For the counter hit, DP is going to be forcing the early burst from Anema. That is yet again another momentum burst. You see it a lot from Anema. They'll burst at the first opportunity that they have.
Oh, here's those counter hit confirms. Oh, he bursted right before the super hit. Now that's going to be meter penalty and good showing.
Yeah, and MFCR was able to actually swap sides as well. There's the fast RC straight into the fast dust straight into the RC.
Oh, here we go.
All right, yep, able to take this round. And it's just been back and forth between these two guys right now. MFCR is threatening to tie this up 2-2, but a great IED back JS from Anema. All right, full Rekka series, get that max corner carry into the safe jump. Back into this corner pressure with the swords. Caught MFCR slipping, super through the wall, not quite enough to kill. Magic Pixel. And we saw that earlier in the set. He went for that exact thing, but he actually was able to force MFCR to block. We see now the reason why he goes for that is because it will actually bait out the TP.
It will bait out, and it will safe jump it. MFCR got his burst online now. He'll have one more chance at keeping himself alive. Guys, just getting out of there.
All right, just playing this hard footsies game, able to get in with the JS.
Oh, and 6P in that giant swing. Oh, and the burst bait. This is going to carry you all the way. Oh, nope.
He actually doesn't. That's interesting. He had enough meter to actually get the kill. He was going to build up just enough for the super.
Yeah. Even with the minute penalty that you get for spinning that bar, you still would have got enough. Maybe he wasn't confident that he was going to get that.
There's the run-up throw, though, and goes for the OTG. But now your back is against the wall here, and Leo has 50 meter. All right, it's spent. It's one less thing to worry about, but you still need to find the right position to press.
All right, one chance on both.
Oh, the anti-air 5P'd and picks up with a 5K as well. Anema, 3-1 over MFCR, moving on to grand finals.
Now he'll get his run back with Zippy now.
Yeah, he's going to face off against Zippy here. So Zippy was the one who put Anema into losers earlier?
No, that's right. Zippy was definitely the one who put him in losers.
Zippy also put MFCR into losers. So really interesting to see here. This is going to be quite the run back. And Zippy strutting on up. He's like, I'm here to get my money.
And hopefully he has made the necessary adjustments to kind of reign supreme, because Zippy pretty much had him in a tight lock that last set.
Yeah, once Zippy really gets going, it's hard to get them to stop. They have such a wonderful understanding of neutral and where Kai really excels in the different spaces, right? They know exactly when to press their buttons, and they also, we saw earlier that they will go a long time without pressing a single thing.
Yeah.
And that ain't me. I gotta hit buttons, all right? But that is one of the things that makes them excel so much as a player, that they know the exact moment when it's their turn to press, and they capitalize on it. So we're just getting both our players ready. I hope you all have been enjoying this tournament so far. We are about to jump into our grand finals of Guilty Gear Strive. And I'm sure Tekken is still going on in the other stream. So if we finish up here tonight, make sure to check out some Tekken, because these guys have been kind of popping off over there all night.
Yeah. And I was hearing that Tekken Top 8 was like stacked. Like crazy players over there.
Yeah, Tekken's always fun to watch, one of the hypest games. But right now, it's all about Guilty Gear Strive here at GC Game Night. Of course, Zippy rocking that pink color.
And they're going to jump right into it.
And funny enough, Anema actually rocking the red and black color. Maybe a bit of a tribute to his friend that he just had to slay down. Because that is MFCR's color for Leo.
He's like, I'm going to do this for you.
He said, I had to kill him, and now I've absorbed him into me.
Of course, they're going to let them intros rock.
Yep, grand finals here. Heaven or hell.
semifinal set, Anema versus Zippy.
For the juicy game night, April monthly. And starting off, Zippy with a counter hit right off the bat here, pushing Aneema into the corner. Counter hit direct Claire, 6H, full conversion, but drops the 6H follow-up after the close slash.
Oh, and see Zippy's not fighting. Oh, fast RC.
He's starting to bring out the tricks out of his hat here. We hadn't seen that at all earlier tonight. Great FD break there too to get the 2S.
Here's that throw.
Nice throw break.
Tech.
Oh wow, Zippy, kind of nasty, but actually drops the food tray arc there. 6P lost to JS?
Lost the JS?
Excuse me?
Maybe 6P is just aren't as strong as we thought. No, I'm kidding.
Ram 6P is a little bit of one of the weaker ones in the game. I wouldn't say it's too crazy.
It's what I call, like, it's just like Goldlewis 6P. It's a proper 6P.
Able to get this nice conversion here in the corner. Enough meter to actually...
He messed up the input.
Absolutely, he did not want sword throw there. But able to close it out here with the PRC, finishing it off, tying up the rounds.
All right. And man, this is blazing a little bit.
All right, Zippy now starting to lean a little bit into the fireball game, staying at perfect 6P range there. Counter hit 6H.
That's counter hit 6H. That's going to be big damage.
Yep, largest starter for Kai is going to end it with the DP. Wants to hold on to that meter.
Oh, and when 6Ps clash, the only thing that wins after that is who has the fastest button.
Oh, that
right,
is a punish
that's a
with Ride
punish.
the Lightning.
No!
Cancels it into super. Oh my lord, Aneema, the reaction time there and the awareness.
So, funny thing about that, I learned that during Super Flash, you can actually hold the button, and then when Super Flash ends, if you do the input and let it go, you can actually negative exit. I learned that, and I was like, that's crazy.
All right, but Zippy gonna go ahead and take game one here.
Oh!
It's starting off with a horrible burst.
That one's gonna hurt. No burst on deck, and you're fighting against Ram. Struggle bus, really.
And it has no meter either to hold on to this relentless pressure in the corner. Yep, utilizing that JP to lock down. Fast dust, combo right into super. A perfect right off the bat in game two. Nice 2S punish there, starting to lean a little bit into this fireball game. 6P, the people's elbow.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
Great 6H as well. Able to pick up with the 2H, but didn't spend any meter. Has to spend the meter here. Gonna go for the 5H. Yep, full conversion into the wall. DP is gonna do it.
Anema close to his burst, so you get another chance at happening.
All right, trade here, and this counter hit 2S yet again in Zippy's favor. And Zippy creating that space there and going for the JS. That's another thing we see from Zippy too. It's just throwing out the super fireball to reestablish shock state and also work kind of like a frame trap at long range.
All right, and Gold Burst coming out. Oh, but you didn't block that 5D.
The Soaring Explosion unfortunately did not combo, so this is going to give Zippy a chance to try and escape, but losing all their meter trying to FD this.
Good tech. Oh! That's not going to do it.
No, he will get the chance to bounce off. Actually, no, he doesn't.
No, that will do it.
Never mind.
Unlucky timing there.
Yeah, tying this up 1-1 here between these two.
Oh, returning the character select. Let's see what's going on.
Interesting. Maybe a music change?
Music change, momentum killer. You know, we just need a breath.
Yeah.
Just need a breath.
Nope. Yep. Just a little bit of a breather. A store stage change here.
Okay, 7. Okay. So say don't play on the White House stage. It's really cool to look at, but good God, that stage is laggy.
Yeah, it is very cool though. Hopefully we can get that fixed with some future updates.
Cool stage, but man, just it's definitely not viable for tournament play.
But all right, both of these players evenly matched up right now, tied up 1-1. I respect the option to go back to character select, get a little bit of a breather, right?
Because sometimes the thing that really works the best is killing the momentum on the other side.
It is a viable strategy here. 6P, though, is going to stuff out the IDJH attempt and just runs into another 6P. All right, great protect there, though, from Zippy. But
those.
this air-to-air, that super not doing as much damage there because the starter did make it scale a little bit, but an IAD into nothing throw. Anema with a perfect.
Man, Zippy was just trying to do his best to fight his way out that corner.
Great protect there, though, from Zippy as well, but this is just a rerun of last match.
Oh, and that burst bait.
Sent through the wall, and this is looking kind of like an Anema game right now.
This is, oh, never mind. Oh, yep, Anema round. Move, go next.
With the wake up super 2, and you can see Zippy just reeling back in his chair after that.
He's just like, whoa.
And now we are threatening reset. Anema just needs one more to take this.
Nice. Stun over that charge stun edge.
Trying to chase him with the JS, not working out though. It's going to allow Anema to get even more pressure going. All right, yep, just establishing more pressure with this Rekka series. Dash forward, bar slash. Starting to throw out a little bit of fireball game too. Just gets hit by a 5H. Oh, PRC actually going to be able to block the burst there.
And I respect that Zippy tried to get his way out that corner.
And there's a counter hit pick up, and we are now at reset point here for Anema. Them bouncing in their chair. They are feeling themselves right now.
I burst this out. Oh, and that 6P avoiding that Ram normal.
And you see Zippy is kind of cycling through these different options each round to see what works the most. They started leaning into Fireball, and now they're throwing out more stun dippers.
Yeah.
And so far, the stun dippers seem to be working out pretty well.
+4 situation.
PRC, keep the pressure going.
All right, now you are in the corner. Oh, what are you throwing?
And that is a reset. Look, Anema is feeling themselves right now. You can just see the difference in their body language. The head shake there from Zippy. Anema is riding the high right now going into this reset. And Zippy was looking so incredibly clean earlier on too, but something just changed in Anema. They were able to establish their game plan and escape a lot of what Zippy was trying to do. Even went for the random select song there.
Said, oh, here we go. That's what I want. Now for the reset. I wasn't expecting the reset now. Zippy, you know, was so strong in that winner set. But again, like, Anema made those necessary adjustments. And I now think Anema now has a complete download on Zippy.
That's a bold claim to make.
But Zippy was trying everything.
We're going to have to see, though. Zippy is not a player to count out. We still have 3 more games, up to 5 more games till this is over. Zippy starting off strong, catching the backdash. Is going to force the burst there out of Anema. Trade with the 6P.
Not the dire clot. Whoa.
Oh, PRC, it chases him into the air there. Able to get the heavy stun edge as well. Oh. Anema woke up with a sword throw. That might have been a super.
That definitely was super.
And just like that, Zippy starting to turn things around now. Looking a lot more comfortable. Oh, tries to go for the air pressure there from the reset.
The bust.
Counter hit 6H. There's no burst on deck to save you.
All right, opted for the Vapor Thrust. Didn't want to ride the lightning there.
That's a nice positive bonus as well for Zippy, but a great 5H there is going to allow Anema to get things started. And there's a ride the lightning.
He's gonna have me. Oh, he still got hit by the super.
He got hit by the sword explosion first. The sword exploded behind him and hit him, which allowed Anema to combo into the super.
Unlucky, but also I didn't know Ride the Lightning had no type of invincibility.
The invincibility is right on the startup. But once he started moving forward, the explosion happened behind him. Yeah, it's only on the startup.
Wow.
All right, Zippy starting to establish some pressure here, catching the backdash there. Oh, gets the 2H.
The tip of the 2H.
That's what we saw in their winner's side set.
He's like, all right, that last one was no bueno. Good block on that super.
And there we go, Zippy 1-0 right now in this reset. Looking and feeling incredibly different. We're starting to, this feels like their winner's side set now, like what we're watching.
It's like Zippy takes the 1 and then he was like, all right, 3-0. Oh, that was a clean conversion.
There's a nice burst as well from Zippy way up high there.
All right, and 6Ps are coming out.
Safe jump, but throws the DP out after the safe jump. Run up throw, the Kai special.
Oh.
Yep, you cannot be doing that if Ram has meter. All right, you double jumping over that. That was just 50 meter thrown away from Zippy, thrown away by Zippy, unfortunately.
Oh, got hit by the sword explosion.
Why can Ram cancel her Rekkas? Why are her Rekkas special cancelable? Who thought that was a good idea?
They were, Daisuke did.
Bro, Daisuke's vision, huh?
He was like, look, I felt Ram Rekka should not guard crush anymore, but instead now you can just cancel it.
All right, JS a little too far away to actually get a conversion afterwards, though. 2H is going to go straight into dire eclair. 5H just a little too far away to actually get the pickup with it.
Oh, and that is a 6H. No, that's 5H starter, right?
No, he drops the 5K. That was a 6H starter.
Okay.
Chases him up with his own JP. Says, here's a taste of your own medicine, buddy.
Oh, the Dire Cloud did not kill. Good block.
All right, just needs one more touch, getting close to chip range as well. Anema has plenty of meter left. Oh, he just threw him out.
Just throwing him out.
Threw him out, it missed. Threw out another one, missed. Got hit. Just threw out a third one, and it works. All right, nice dash out of the corner from the sword explosion there, but gets hit by the far slash. Ram able to recover her swords.
Keeping that pressure going. Oh, but Zippy has no FD. He has no meter to get out of this pressure here.
But you can get out of any kind of pressure if you just DP it
and then burst bait.
All right, there's the RC drift upwards to change sides. Anema with the reset into a throw. Nice DP here out of the corner. Oh, that burst gets blocked, and we are tied up yet again between these two players right now.
1-1.
These guys are trying to drag it out to the bitter end. They really don't want me to get home till like 3 a.m.
Hey, it's already 12. We were not getting home till 3 a.m. in the first place. Oh god, now we're playing that neutral. Everything's coming out to trades.
All right, yep, starting to throw out some more fireballs here. I like it, staggering a bit more pressure. Chases down with the close slash. Doesn't catch Anema biting.
Rainbow thrust, okay.
Yep, not quite enough to kill though. The magic pixel going to keep Anema alive, but a rising JS will take the round for Zippy.
Oh, counter hit. That's gonna be huge for Anema.
Yep, once the wall break this time, I agree going with that. You're gonna get massive damage off of it, plus the positive bonus.
Oh,
counter hit 6H
starter.
And yet again, no burst to save them. There's a Ride the Lightning, gonna get a hard knockdown and a positive bonus on deck. You need to watch out though for super from Anema.
Right, has all those stocks there. Oh, spent all that meter hoping to get grab that burst from Zippy.
Zippy with the slide out as well there. Tries to bait out the burst really hard and runs straight into a gold burst.
That hurts. That hurts. I felt that one.
Yeah, Anema tying it up. This is so back and forth. One player cannot just get ahead over the other. They keep tying it up in rounds. Counter hit Zippy. Shock state is active now. One thing we've not seen a lot from Zippy so far in this set is the food tray arcs, right? That is something that they were doing a lot in their last set that was paying off for them. So it's interesting to see it not come out.
All right, that stun dipper, the fun dipper. Oh, he tried to air Anema. Oh, and 6H.
Runs up 2S. We're going to get a full corner conversion here. Breaks it with a DP as well for maximum damage.
Anema has one more chance. He still has a stock on him.
Oh, the throw!
throw!
And Zippy up 2-1 now over Anema.
Oh, now they're look, they're both just taking the time. Like, all right,
Here
this
we
is
go.
down to the wire for it both.
This could be our possible final game of the night. And Zippy starting off with great spacing with these normals, placing these 6Ps, 6Hs. Nice JS there as well. Is able to get with a stun dipper.
All right, and Anema no burst now. Gonna be really difficult.
Oh, it's the DP through the far slash attempt.
And that's, you know, Zippy's first time in this entire set for DPing out of pressure like that. Usually he'll only use it as a last resort.
And Zippy is at tournament point now. Anema going into this round with no burst on deck.
No burst. Zippy still has his. And with the way he's playing, he's content with playing it extremely slow.
Yeah, he's really making the pace be exactly how he wants to set it. There's a 6H punish. Not able to pick up, though, with the 5H. The DP is going to hit. Spends the RC as well and picks up. But we're going back to mid-screen. Anema, of course, jumping over that fireball. Just a little too far away. Couldn't get the punish, though.
Oh, and Zippy getting caught by that sword explosion.
There's
That's
no
gonna
meter
break
for
the wall.
Anema. Anema is building up burst right now, but we're set back to this mid-screen situation here for Zippy. Which is, you know where they want to be.
And gotta be careful. All right, here we go. And this is bad spot for Zippy.
Has to spend all their meter just to try and push out.
Oh, it's literally going down to it.
Oh,
the goal burst!
there.
And it
he
happened
gets
again!
hit.
It happened again! Zippy is just getting bumped on the head every time that
Zippy
goal burst comes
does
out.
have burst now, though, and Anema yet again does not. Had to spend the meter to stay alive with that goal burst. Zippy with the advantage here right now. Hard knockdown, nice for Anema, but not going for any kind of pressure on Wake Up. Has her back up against the wall.
Oh, they traded on the 2Ps there. Stun dip is traded, okay.
Nice trades here, counter hits here for Anema right now.
And everything's trading.
Zippy holding onto that meter as well. The longer that Anema stays alive.
Oh, and the stun dipper.
Gets the side swap as well. This is going to be a wall break. That's a positive bonus for Zippy. And still has burst on deck. Spends it.
He's like, get off me.
Has 50 meter. You have to watch out for stun dipper.
Careful.
Oh,
and that's it. Oh,
not
no.
quite. Not able to get a full conversion.
He's got to do something here. Oh. What?
Oh, double KO! Double
KO! They have to play another one. They have to play another one. They have to play another.
Good lord. And a counter hit 5H right at the start there for Anema.
And Zippy's close to his burst. That has to be heartbreaking.
Anema has 50 meter and Zippy locked here in the corner. Full conversion.
Oh my god, Zippy is losing all that composure.
And we are going to a game 5 here. Both of them are bouncing. Both of them are so excited here. You can feel the energy. The crowd's getting crazy as well.
Game 5, baby. Let's go. That's the first I've ever seen that.
All right, Zippy's going to spend a burst right off the bat to maintain that momentum early on.
The homie is just done. He's done for the day. He's like, look, let me get out of here.
What a conversion there, forcing the burst out of Aneema.
All right. Ooh.
Zippy doing a good job trying to escape from the corner here, but they have to spend all that FD just to keep Ramlethal off of them.
Speed. Oh, and good.
Oh, that's... He might... No, he's not going to be
He's not going to be dead. But this is also really good for Anema. The hardest of knockdowns, and you got to hold all that meter.
Yeah, it's...
One more.
When you are stuck in the corner there like Zippy and you have no meter to FD, it's pretty much good night. But now, Aneema sitting at tournament point. After bringing it back with a reset.
Oh, and that counter hit. Oh, good just block.
Great
Yeah, that's always going to be a punish.
DRC tries to bait out the burst. Zippy's holding on to it for dear life right now. Future Arc, that's plus range, catches the backdash. Here comes the Ride the Lightning.
That's it.
TK Ride the Lightning. We are going to a final round.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Final game, final round, grand
Why is the
finals.
set so hot?
That's a punish.
Good just.
Is only able to get a 2K punish there. Could have gone for 2D, but didn't get it. Great backdash punish on the 2H with the far slash.
Oh, baiting the burst. Now Zippy has nothing. Nothing to go for. Oh, 2H.
Aneema bursts immediately.
Now they both have nothing.
Yeah, and they are not building up burst by the end of this round. This is it. Both of them with 50 meter as well. Aneema spending his meter to try and get the pressure going, but there's the stun for fully charged dust. Once max damage at mid screen.
He's gonna go for the optimals.
Not able to actually get the anti-air there though.
Oh.
6P knocks him down into the corner. Goes for the Fujoy arc.
Oh no! Oh!
What a
punish!
Yo! Takes it in the reset. 3-2 over Aneema. Congratulations! What a hell of a set here at Juicy Game Night.
Whoa! Whoa, indeed.
Good lord.
That set should not. Whoa. I need a moment. I need a moment.
Yeah, that was a completely fire set.
That was.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is King Jobber, joined by Dice on the mic. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful